Sup everyone, this is Woken Up Pill here. Brand new topic and video for today. Um, there was a woman that revealed how she made so much money online just by selling naughty pictures. And this is the new norm now. A lot of women are becoming more and more highly promiscuous, and they do not care that the damage that's being done is going to be done long term. There's long term consequences and bad choices and bad decisions that we make. No one's not going to hold yourselves accountable but you. They don't know that there's rapists out there. They don't know that while all this is happening, they may pretend that everything is all good, nothing is gonna happen to them, that they live in a small town, a small area, a big city. Many people's not gonna recognize them. There's gonna be a lot of stalkers that will recognize you. They don't know that there's a possibility that they could get blackmailed, they could get stalked, um, rape can happen. If some men know who you are, your information can be sold on the dark web. People could even take your photos to steal your identity. Your reputation is damaged long term. They don't know the full extent of the consequences long term. This is what I said. A lot of people in this generation are lost. I said this many times. This rise of OnlyFans is only just the beginning. They're making a lot of money off of this, and in my opinion, I could agree with what some guys said. OnlyFans should be banned. People may hate me or not like me for this, but look, you'll be better off saving a lot of money if OnlyFans did not exist and it was not an option. OnlyFans is only fulfilling a lot of single, lonely men to a fantasy on this so-called relationship that they think that they're investing in when it's only virtually fake, virtual reality. Compared to reality, they are two separate things. They're two separate categories. They're both completely different. Virtual reality and real life has a big difference. You can't touch, smell, you can only see and speak. And the connections is not there. There's no physical connections. There's nothing. And it's sad that a lot of men are okay with this. Look at this. Look. And this is not the only example. There's another one here. Okay? I give credit to Solo TV84 for promoting this on his last live stream that I was part of with Spiritual Logic, aka Hawk. Woman buys first house at 22 years old with her OnlyFans income. A lot of women does not give a crap, and they're so blindedly naive to just take anything without knowing the long-term effects of their consequences. People are getting murdered out here, killed, raped, in real situations in real life. What stays online is going to be forever. These women know what they're doing. That's why you can't save a whore. You can't turn a whore or a stripper into a housewife. This is my advice to many of you fellas out there that's desperate. Your flesh is your temple. Your temple is your own kingdom. Your kingdom is valuable. You don't give it away to the whole world to see. Every tongue must confess. This is what God said from the Bible. A woman bought her first house, 22 years old, with her OnlyFans income. Not all money is clean money. Dirty money is always going to be no good money. No good money is dirty money. It's dirty. It's tainted. Because they sold their flesh. This is like the new virtual reality of pornography, where it's heavily promoting more women into being young prostitutes. These women could be 16, 17 years old, lying about their ages online, and there's pedophiles that are nearly 30, 40 years old that are probably jerking off and masturbating to these women's pictures. or doing God knows what. And these women don't care about the long-term consequences and the damage that they're putting on their value. But hey, this is their soul. It's not mine. It's not my daughter's. It's not my mom. It's just another group of individuals that are heavily egotistical, narcissist, believing that men should cater to them because they're a woman and all they have to do is show their body parts, and that's it. That's it. That's all they got to do. Is this far? Is this really how far of a society we have come? But I blame all the simps. I blame all the idiot simps that brought these women to believe that they are on a pedestal because of how overly valued they are online by desperate men, cuckolders, to believe that they're gods when they are no god. They didn't give you life. You could live without women in general. You could go on in life without women. Okay? Like I said before, if I was single, even in the position I'm in right now, and I have a family, I got kids, I have a daughter, I have a little girl, I could be honest. I would not want her behind doing anything like this. People could go against my word. It's selfish and it's disgusting for any parent to think that it's okay for their young daughters to be doing things like this. You're encouraging to be you're encouraging them to be a whore, to be sluts, dots, a hoe. God spoke about the Jezebel spirit in the Bible. All these strange women exist within the Bible. Look up Bible verses on the lust, the eyes of the lust. That every man who lusts from his eyes has already had lust in his heart. That's why many people has to repent. There's many people that are struggling already with breaking away from sin. Sin is like a drug, but it's only a matter of time if you let that drug consume you so deeply to where you're wasting a lot of your hard-earned cash and money on women that does not give a crap about you in the end of the day. They're not cooking for you, they're not there for you, they're not going to help you out with crap. Once all that stimulus check money is wasted, and God knows there's probably dumbass, God forgive me for the language, part of my language, there's only dumb idiots that's going to be quick enough to swipe their money away like nothing, waste their money on women like this. You're already lost because women doesn't know that they're setting themselves up to sell their souls to the devil already. It's already a wrap. Once it's done, the damage is done. There's nothing to go back from that. Okay? This is really happening. The 28-year-old from Kent worked retail between the ages 16 and 18 but quit when her OnlyFans account took off. Society really made it easy for people to fulfill their dreams with dirty money. This is like a prostitute or a porn star, but without the sex. All they gotta do is show some flesh, show some skin. For desperate, horny men will pay for their pictures, jack off to it, and think that if these women give them a little bit of attention, they're automatically in a relationship. But then they're still not happy. It's only a fantasy that you're living in, because all these women are feeding off of your emotions, and they're taking advantage of a lot of these single, horny men. These 40, 50-year-olds. These men are deeply depressed. They're allowing themselves to be victims when at the same time these same men might end up complaining how these women played them, didn't give them the time of day, and all their money, their 1,000, 2,000 stimulus check, whatever amount they get gets wasted on a woman that you believed to be better than you because of the things that she shows or what she was born with. This is sad. And some of these dudes, I wouldn't be surprised if they were being catfished by these women's boyfriends, their husbands. And there are men like that that are actually okay with their wives and their girlfriends, their daughters, to sell their flesh and their nakedness and their body on OnlyFans. They're okay with that. It amazes me how far many women goes to do anything for money and fame and attention when it's all vanity. That's going to turn into dust. It doesn't last long term, and it doesn't take you very far in life, because the only life that we have right now on this earth is only temporarily. And many people does not want to hear that until they're on their deathbed. And I'll save that for another topic. This is Welcome Red Pill here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.